Hi, I'm Erin Jorick, and with this short clip, I'm going to be offering a few tips on a transition that is very near and dear to my heart, Chaturanga to up dog to down dog. I've been teaching Vinyasa yoga for almost a decade now, and it's one of those transitions that it's really tricky to teach. It's really tricky to refine because we're just moving, we're flowing. Everybody wants to, move their bodies. They want to work really hard, but sometimes breaking down the mechanics of a common transition. It's not really commonplace in an open level vinyasa class. So what I'm hoping to offer to you are a few things, some tips and tricks that have at least worked in my own body. With time, I've had some shoulder, some low back issues. And I don't want to say it's because of chaturanga, up dog, or down dog, but once I kind of figured out safer alignment that worked for me, sustainable alignment tips that worked for me, I saw a big difference. In chaturanga, it's not painful. It's something I'm able to keep adding into my practice. So of course, listen to your body. If you have, a different perspective, if you work with a teacher who has a different perspective, I'm not saying it's wrong. These are just things that I want to offer to you. So here we go. Nice and slow breakdown. I'm not going to show any modifications because there's a lot of really, really great modifications or alternatives to chaturanga and upward facing dog. So I'm just going to show you straightforward chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Here we go. So for chaturanga, high to low plank, I commonly see students dropping really, really low to the ground. With time, it adds an element of inefficiency to the shoulder joint for your next posture, which is upward facing dog. So you'll notice I'm not going to go very low here. So for chaturanga, it's a slight rock forward under the toes. You'll bend your elbows straight back, and you'll only lower down to that point where your rib cage is slightly higher than your upper arm bones. It's not very low. As I point the elbows back, I'm reaching the crown of my head forward. My abdominals are engaged, my glutes are engaged, my thighs are engaged. Ultimately, everything is working. Then inhale, up dog. It's really efficient. You just flip your feet, stretch your arms, widen your chest. Thighs are active, knees are lifted, and I'm actively pushing into the palms and widening my chest. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back into that inverted V shape. So just one time in real time with actual breath. So exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, there's, as with all postures, as with all transitions, there's many ways of approaching it. Give this a shot, try it out, and perhaps you'll find these tips to be useful. Thanks for checking it out.